Hey guys, so welcome back to another hunt video. This is going to be the last one before the big North Carolina trip that is going to be next week, and there are going to be lots of videos flowing from that trip. It's going to be myself, the Jersey Geek, Century the Mad Collector. The three of us are flying down to North Carolina to meet up with Man Cave Collectible Reviews with Jack Dan, and the newest collector on the block, JB's Toy Trunk, who, when it's all said and done, is going to be the greatest YouTube toy collector of all time. This guy is money in as far as what he finds. That guy is just incredible. But we're going down to Heroes Con. We're going to do a day at Heroes Con, which is a toy and comic convention. And that's going to be a lot of fun. Probably going to do a little bit of almost like a vlog style video as well of the trip. And I'm going to do a separate video for Heroes Con itself. The vlog video is going to include all the stores we go to, things of that nature. So there's going to be probably 3 videos at least coming from this trip. It's going to be the vlog, the con, and the pickups. So that's going to be incredible. And it's going to be a lot of guest stars, as I have mentioned. In the meantime, before we get there, I am going into my first target of the week. Thank you guys again for all of the support. The views are starting to pick back up, which is good. There was a little bit of a lull for a few weeks. I'm not sure. I mean, the weather's getting nicer, so I imagine people want to spend more time outside as opposed to sitting inside and watching YouTube videos. That probably has something to do with it, I would guess. But things have picked back up a little bit, so that's good. Please be sure to comment, like, and subscribe. And what are we looking for? A little bit of everything and just something new. Please, something new. So let's head on into our first target of the week and see what we can find.
All right, here we go. So here is the first target of the week, and it starts out with a total mess. Yeah, not much going on at this target, aside from showing you guys what a mess some of the stores in my area are. Look at this. Some decent figures sitting around, but yeah. Nothing new for Motu yet. I got a feeling those Masterverse figures down the road are going to be worth a decent penny because they are really good looking figures. Like that Stinkor and the Fisto. Like, those are they're just really nice figures. They're some of the best Masters of the Universe figures I think that have ever been released. So I hope people don't really sleep on that line. And nothing new for DC here. I think some new figures for those. There's Groot. And nothing else over here. Here is the NECA section. Doesn't look like anything new here either. Section also is kind of a mess. Random Star-Lord. Yeah, other than that, really not much going on in this NECA section as far as any new toys are concerned. Just peek around the corner. Nope. Alright, so here is another target. This one is very well stocked. Look at this. They got the Series 92, the Fiend, tons of AEW, Nothing I need. Some Star Wars. Not the new Black Series Archive Wave. But look what's in here. New Masters of the Universe. And look at this beast, man. Holy cow. This figure is really, really impressive. Wow. Just on first impression, that's probably the best Beastman figure that's ever been released. They got a bunch of them, so I tried to pick out the one that's in the best condition. So I'm going to leave him in the package. Bunch of Toy Story stuff. Just want to see if there's anything. Oh, wait, look at this. I missed this the first time around. Adam Cole. I definitely need this figure. And here's the DC. Nothing new here. Some Power Ranger stuff that I know nothing about. Here is their NECA section. And nothing going on here aside from a mess. And here we are at a Walmart. Lots of Transformers. Nothing really that I need, but yeah, shelves are definitely stocked with Transformers. There's an Optimus Prime. Given the way they do the packaging now, I'm done with the Transformers. Nothing new for Marvel Legends. Let's see, McFarlane DC. Nothing really new here. Just some Power Rangers laid out. Let's see what's behind us here. Behind us is usually Masters of the Universe in Wrestling. And doesn't look like there's anything new for Masters of the Universe. Those are all Ric Flairs. And nothing new or interesting for wrestling. Yeah, I'm going to walk down the Lego aisle for my boy Grimsy. Star Wars. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything new for Star Wars, I don't think. I've looked at the Star Wars Legos now for a few weeks, and it looks like it's pretty much the same stuff. And here's the NECA section. Well stocked. Got the Evil Dead. And let's see. Here is another Target. And let's see. Anything good in this DC section? Doesn't look like anything new. There's a couple new figures here that are Red Ninja. I really wish those figures were cheaper. They have no business being $17.99. At $10, I'd be getting all of them. The wrestling section, and nothing new here. Nope. Yeah, just nothing new.
All right, guys. So this morning, Saturday morning, I'm doing something a little bit different. What I'm doing is there is basically a flea market, but instead of professional vendors, it's just people that would normally have a garage sale. It's just normal people, but they go here instead. So it's kind of a large flea market slash garage sale. And I got my buddy with me this morning. He hasn't been on the videos in a while. Good old CC, there he is.
How's it going?
Comic Chris. So we're gonna do some hunting here.
All right, so this is when you walk into this flea market yard sale thing. That's what it kind of looks like overall. And I'm just walking around looking for toys, just records, all sorts of stuff of these kind of things. Some video games here, nothing that I needed. Cool Halo edition Xbox 360 though. I actually asked how much the guy wanted for it, and he wanted like $200, which is nuts. But it's cool to see. This was pretty neat. This is the Batwing. I asked him how much he wanted, and he wanted $150. I was like, nope, no thanks.
How much are you asking for it?
But again, it was kind of neat to see. A lot of these vendors, I don't know where these people like find their prices. Here was a guy that had comics. Sorry for the tilt on the camera, but here's some comics that I grabbed. Pretty good Transformers comics. I'll go over these in depth later. But yeah, that was pretty cool. And let's see, Atari 7800. You don't see that every day. What else we got? Books, toys. This vendor actually had some cool stuff, but was asking basically for eBay prices. One of the things which this dude had was a Rocky Jack's ring that is actually pretty hard to find. It came out, I want to say, in like 2006, and he asked $200 for it. It's like, come on, man. That's higher. That's even higher than eBay.
What?
And he had a box of Star Wars figures here. And it was all Power of the Force stuff. He was asking $20 a piece. So it was kind of a joke. It's like, come on, people, just let's be realistic. Do you want to make money, or do you just want to sit there and stare at the stuff?
I just sold the WWF one.
So, let's see. Here's another vendor. Just some random toys, some Star Wars stuff. Nothing that I needed. Just $10 a piece. Some video games. DVDs. And here we stopped at Weirdo Comics and Collectibles. We haven't been here in a few weeks. check out this piece. It was only $50. I passed on it this time because I got some couple other items here, but I'm going to be coming back for this at some point. It's just too cool. For $50, it's a no-brainer. Last Action Hero car. It's got comics. Some pops. He's got a Calvert Chris. Let's see, Transformers. Some loose Transformers. Super 7 Reaction. That's actually kind of cool. He's got a ton of the Turtle Ultimates. He's got every single one of them at this point, I think, at the store that's been out. Some Lucy figures. Just went through these to see if there's anything decent. It was pretty decent. He had some decent stuff in here. Booker T. Some Lucy 3 3/4 Star Wars. Here's some better Lucy figures. Orange Cassidy there. Got one of the Young Bucks. It's a good looking figure, actually. Oh, Andre the Giant. That's the one that came with the little ring. Han Solo. My buddy needed that, so I actually handed it to him. Yes, it's got some Lucy Black Series. A lot of cool stuff in the store. Really is. And the Ultimates he's got priced at the retail, so it's very fair. Bunch of G.I. Joe stuff. That's pretty neat.
All right, guys. So welcome to the pickups portion of this week's toy hunt. And out and about, I got some decent amount of stuff, but what came in the mail this week was, it was pretty awesome. I got a lot of good stuff in the mail this week, so I'm very excited about it. So I'm just going to jump right into it. And first, actually, this one I got at GameStop, but I don't think I got footage of it. And it is from the vintage collection, Little Anakin Skywalker. Which is still pretty cool to have. I mean, poor Jake Lloyd took a lot of heat for his performance in that movie, but I don't know what people really wanted from the poor kid. He was like 8 years old. Next, these two I got from Entertainment Earth, and I'm very psyched to get these two. I already got last week. It was the Hasbro Pulse exclusive version of the ARC Trooper, and this week I got the two from, I believe this was Entertainment Earth, or maybe it was Big Bad Toy Store, whichever. And first is the ARC Trooper from Battlefront 2. I mean, I guess they're both from Battlefront 2. And these look just awesome. And this one is the Lambent Seeker. So these two figures are pretty sweet. So got 3 vintage collection figures to add to the collection. This I got from, where did this come from? This came from Big Bad Toy Store, and it is one of the coolest characters that's been introduced into Batman lore in the last few years. And this came from the video game, and it is the Arkham Knight himself. Very cool figure. I'll be popping that open at some point. And you guys saw me get this at Walmart, and this, without exaggeration, this might be one of the best Masters of the Universe figures to have ever come out. It's absolutely stunning, this figure. It's incredible. I'm really kind of speechless when I look at it, how cool this figure is. And it is the for the Masterverse series, the Beastman. It's crazy how good looking this figure is. It really is, with the fur and everything, and it's really a special figure. Let's see. Next, I got some stuff for wrestling. This came from the AEW shop. I was able to get this exclusive Kenny Omega figure. It's actually a Chase 1 in 3,000. My first Chase AEW figure. Still can't find him in the store, but I got this one off the website. Let's see, this one I got from Ringside Collectibles, and it is, let's see, this was the SummerSlam wave, and it was the last figure I needed from this wave so I can do the Build-A-Figure, which is Little Dominic from 2005, and it is actually the Rey Mysterio. I have the rest of the wave, so I'll be popping that open at some point, building Little Dominic. All right. This you guys saw me come across at Target as well, and I was very excited to actually see this. And it is from Series 92 Elite, the Adam Cole baby. I would imagine this is his last WWE figure. And last but not least, from the wrestling figures, and this figure came from a new friend of mine that I made through the channel, which is just so awesome. It's one of the best things that has come from this channel, is just building this community of fellow collectors. You know, I've talked to a bunch of you guys. A lot of you have reached out to me on Instagram. We communicate on Instagram, even through the messages on the videos. It's really a pleasure, and I really enjoy it. So keep it coming, guys. And this is from a fellow collector. He goes by Toy Militia on Instagram, and we made a little trade, and he found for me the variant or Chase Edge figure with the red pants. That was through a trade. And now today, so we went to, let's see, where'd we go? First, we went to that garage sale flea market, which was okay. It wasn't great. I'll show you guys what I got there. What I got there was basically some comic books. And these are all Transformers comics, which are all actually semi-key issues. And these were like $2 a piece. So, let's see. This one, Transformers number 17. I forget what the significance of that one is, but I looked it up and it did have, I mean, none of these are worth more than like $10, but you're getting them for $2, and they're all in pretty decent condition. Probably, I would guess they're all in the 7.5 to 8 range. Let's see, number 24. This one, I remember which the significance of this is because it's on the cover, and it is the first appearance of Jetfire in comics. Number 10. This was number 11. I don't know if I said 11 or not. Can't remember now. Oh, sucks getting old, guys. So, this one is number 10, and it is the first appearance of Devastator in comics. Number 19, the first appearance of Omega Supreme. And number 21, so cool, the first appearance of the Aerial Bots. Again, I mean, none of them are worth a lot of money. Like I said, they're probably $10 books, but to get them at $2 a piece, I got, let's see, 6 issues for like $12, so can't beat that. Then we went to a toy show, which it was called Toys in Action. It was supposed to be just like a con, but it was supposed to be one of those kind of cons where there would be a lot of vendors selling dioramas for toy photography, that kind of stuff. And I'm not going to lie, this is one of the worst cons I've ever been to in Saratoga. And I hope local people, somehow hear this, and they should be ashamed of themselves for this con. No joke. It was $20 to get in, and there were a total of about 6 vendors. It was an absolute joke. I really actually wanted to go and argue to get my money back, but I calmed down and we just left. But one thing which I did get there, and one of the 6 vendors was actually a figure, a designer. His name was Paul Harding. He does work for DC, and he had a bunch of the figures that he designed there. And one of the figures that he designed, I picked up, and I had him sign it. And it was from the DC Essentials, The Flash. He actually designed this figure, which is pretty awesome. And there, he signed it right there. So that was cool. But aside from that, that con was an absolute debacle, where they should be ashamed of themselves for charging $20 per person for that when there were hardly any vendors there. It was ridiculous. All right, next I got and you guys saw the footage from the store. Every time I go back there, like, he's just got like more and more stuff, and I'm like, oh, you're killing me, dude. It was at Weirdo Comics and Collectibles, and I held out on getting these for as long as I could. I knew I would break down at some point, but I'm going to stick to just these 2 figures. That's it. No more than these 2. So I say, who knows what's going to happen, but for now I'm sticking to them. I got from the Thundercats Ultimate Super 7 line, I got the Mumra and the Lino. So let me see if I can open these quick. These figures are the Mumra I've been eyeing for a long time, because this figure is pretty spectacular. This figure's crazy cool. It is so good. Yeah, I passed on it several times, and ultimately I just couldn't keep passing on it. So I got that, and I got Lino. Lino I've actually never seen. I'm not sure what he looks like under here. So you guys are gonna see this with me for the first time. I mean, I'm sure some of you have seen it, but I never have. Lino. Oh, man. Oh, this is a cool figure. Oh, man. What an awesome figure. Yeah, there you go. So, Lino. So I got that from my buddy Josh at Weirdo Comics and Collectibles. Dude always hooks me up. Awesome store. Love it there. So that is it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this week's video. It's actually, at least the hunt portion of it was a little shorter. I didn't get out as much as I would have wanted to like in normal weeks, but it is what it is. So next week is the North Carolina trip. There will not be a midweek video on Wednesday as I'm going to be getting ready for the trip and everything. But after the trip, you're going to get bombarded with like 3 videos in succession about the North Carolina trip. So you guys are going to have some amazing content coming, not just for me, but from my buddies that are going on this little adventure next week as well. Myself, Century, TMC, The Jersey Geek, Man Cave, Zach Jack Dan, JB's Toy Trunk, Ken Pool, I think, is joining us. So it's going to be wild. I cannot wait. So till next time, guys, take care.